Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. It's a sunny day, so I'm sitting here messing with the sunshine and the sunshades, and, well, I shouldn't be complaining because we've had kind of a wet, dreary kind of couple of weeks. I mean, there have been peaks of sunshine, but not the normal sunny days that Nashville's used to. Talked about my years in Northeast Ohio in the Akron-Canton area, where it was always cloudy and dreary and rainy and snowy and just nasty during the winter months. We're not actually in winter yet, we're close. But during the December, January, February months, it just was a dreary place. And I'll be honest with you, now granted, I've lived down here going on 15 years. It's not like I haven't lived in cold places. Spent years of my youth in Illinois. Spent a few years in Wyoming as a kid. So I know my fair share of snow. I know my fair share of cold weather. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten wimpier. I don't want to say hate, but I really hate cold weather. Snow's even worse. My wife loves the snow, even when it happens every now and again. She still romanticizes the old days when you were a kid. Me, it just meant, well, you had to shovel, and you had to work, and you had to sweat, and it was ugh. But I'll tell you what, as I've gotten older, cold and wet, cold and dreary is just as bad as snow. Because usually when you got snow, it's nasty and it's horrible. Then after the snow, the sun starts shining. And I don't know why that is. It may be true. But you always see those peaks of sunshine, and that's when it starts to melt and starts to get a little bit warmer, even though it's still pretty cold. But these days, man, it's been unseasonably cold here in Nashville. And to be honest with you, that means the temperature's only getting down into the 20s at night. So it's not horrible. It's not horrible winter weather. It's not like the nor'easter that they had up in the New England area the last 2-3 days ago. But when you start throwing in the wet, we had a lot of rain this week. Well, actually, we'd had some snow earlier in the week, just a dusting. So I could look out my office window in the house and see snow on the shingles of my porch because it never got warm enough. Then by Wednesday, Thursday, it started raining. And it was still just in the low 40s, upper 30s, and it was just cold and wet, and my bones ached, and it was just horrible. I realize I've gotten wimpier as a kid. I've gotten wimpier than I was as a kid. I realize I'm not the tough guy I used to be. There are some people, don't care what the age is, who love the snow, who love going out and playing in that stuff, and love the winter sports, the snow skiing, the snowboarding, all those kinds of things. I'll be honest with you, cold and wet, I lock myself in, I throw a sweatshirt on, and I hunker down. And man, if I'm in my office, I've got a hoodie on, and I've got the hood up, and the drawstrings tied, and extra wool socks on, and it's just tough. Again, I've got a lot to complain about, don't we all, this year? But I found, I don't want to say literally every year, but I found every winter season, as I get older, even though the temperatures aren't theoretically colder, I sure feel like it is. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my joints. I feel old age creeping up on me, and I don't like it one bit. Back next week with another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, the home to all 400-plus episodes of the Road Warrior. Each and every week we're right here. If you like YouTube, you want to hang out there, bookmark it on YouTube, or I guess technically subscribe on YouTube. You can do that as well. You can subscribe on Facebook, bookmark the whole thing. I don't care where you watch. You know the routine. I'm not like one of those YouTubers who points down and says, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because I don't care where you watch. I love the fact that you do. I love it if you come back each and every week. We get a few crazy diehards that do each and every week with the Road Warrior. Love the fact that you're here, but more importantly, if you would just tell one friend about this lunacy, I'd appreciate it more than you know. The greatest gift you could give me this year. Okay, that and a COVID vaccine. Back next week. See ya.